Kodai Senga's made 22 starts in this ballpark in his career. He has a 2.10 career ERA at Citi Field.
Jordan Beck 2 for his last 15. He had a base hit last night.
And a pitch clock violation called against Beck for strike 3. So that's how the first out of the game is recorded. A pitch clock violation against the hitter. Don't see too many of those. And in this case, it's a strike 3 and the first strikeout of the day for Senga.
Now it's Ezequiel Tovar, held hitless last night by New York pitching.
And that ball is launched to left field and deep's got a chance to fly. That's the start the Rockies were looking for. Ezequiel Tovar took the splitter and deposited into the seats in left field. 1-0 Colorado. Third on the young season from Tovar's perspective.
Came into that at bat 1 for 16 on the road trip and ends that slump with a long home run to left off that forkball.
2-2 to Goodman. And the fastball in there for a call strike 3. So Senga's got a couple of strikeouts in the opening inning. And McMahon chases the forkball for strike 3. So Senga strikes out 3 in the opening inning. But Tovar's home run gives the Rockies the early lead.
Senza looking for his second victory of the year. It's his 12th start.
Now the Mets shortstop who hit 2 homers last night, Francisco Lindor.
The 1-1 hit hard the other way. A base hit going into left field for Lindor. And the Mets have the leadoff man on for Brandon Nimmo. The 1-1 lined over second. Base hit going into center field. A changeup. And Nimmo stayed back nicely on it. Lindor stops at second. So there it goes. Mets open for business here in the first. First and second, nobody out. Juan Soto, who had a very good night last night, will be next.
And Juan takes the walk and the bases are loaded. 2 hits and a walk to load him up for Alonso.
Swung on and missed. Senzatella strikes out the polar bear for the first out.
Beatty hitting .250 on the year, 6 homers, 17 RBIs.
Got a breaking ball and he flies it out to left center. Back in the gap goes Doyle to the warning track, and he jumps. He can't get it. He bounces away from him. Lindor is in. Around third, Nimmo. He will score. So will Soto. Beatty will stop at third with a bases clearing triple. 3-1 New York.
And we've said this before, the emergence of Brett Beatty appears to be evident in the authority that he has hit balls the other way with.
Second triple of the year for Beatty as he hit it beyond the 2-time Gold Glover Doyle, who took a bad route to that ball and could not catch it. Now Tyrone Taylor batting 7th in the order with Beatty at third and 2 out. And Taylor lines one toward right center, but Doyle cuts over, dives in! Did he get it? No, he trapped it. It's a base hit for Taylor. Beatty's in to score. Taylor with an RBI single. It's 4-1 New York.
This ball just died on Doyle there. You know, I didn't see anybody come out and get fly balls today. Okay, it's a really windy day.
Kodai Senga with a 4-1 lead as we start the second. Thairo Estrada leads off for the Rockies. Estrada grounds one to shortstop. And Lindor throws him out one away. And a half swing, he went around on the forkball. And Senga's got his 4th strikeout. 2 down.
Senga again right down to the wire with a clock. Just gets the pitch off. And it swung on and missed strike 3. Got him with a forkball. It's all by design. Trying to make that hitter a little over anxious. And Hilliard looked to have been as he swung through the forkball.
Farmer, longtime Cincinnati Red. Played the last couple of years in Minnesota. And rolled over to the left side. Charging Beatty. Throwing on the run. Low throw. And Alonso scoops it out beautifully. Nicely done on both ends by Beatty and Alonso for the first out.
Beatty's already had a bases clearing 3-run triple. And now a great defensive play. Popped up. Foul ground, third base side. Beatty over in the grass. Makes the catch right near that warning track. And Moniak retired.
Popped up. Lindor retreats. Calls. Catches. Side retired. 8 in a row retired by Senga. 4-1 Mets. Alonso was struck out his first time up. Kodai Senga forever working on his mechanics.
He is a perfectionist.
And he pulls one over the bag. That's a fair ball. It hits off the sidewall. And Alonso will have to stop at first base as it bounced right out to Hilliard. Line to second. Short hop to Estrada. Can't come up with it. And everybody's safe. Beatty hit what could have been a double play ball if Estrada fields it cleanly, but that'll be an error, putting 2 men aboard.
And a ground ball hit to first base. Farmer's got that. Second for 1. Tovar on to first with a pitcher cover, and they got him. And a bouncing ball towards short, charging Tovar's got it over to first base for the out. Good work again in the third inning by Antonio Senzatella.
Today, Lindor a single to left and a walk. Been on twice, scored a run. Hit hard right side, base hit going between Farmer and Estrada. Lindor is on again. 2 outs, runner on. And here's Brandon Nimmo with the Mets ahead, 4-1.
And that's driven to the gap in right center field, headed out toward the wall, and it's out of here. Brandon Nimmo crushes his 9th home run of the year, a 2-run shot. His 3rd career home run against Senzatella in just 11 at-bats, and it gives the Mets a 6-1 lead.
That was an absolute blast, 417 feet.
Now Soto flies one out to left center field. Back goes Doyle near the wall, and it's out of here. Nimmo and Soto go back-to-back. 7-1 New York.
Soto's first home run in what feels like a million years. His first one in 17 games. And that solo job out of the Fiesta deck in left center field makes it 7-1 New York in the bottom of the 3rd. He hasn't hit a home run since May the 9th against the Cubs.
And those were 2 absolute ropes. Kodai Senga has retired 11 in a row. Thairo Estrada grounded to short his first time, right-hand batter. Swinging a roller toward short in a couple of steps. Lindor, he's got it. Fires to first just in time to get Estrada.
Strike 3 called. Doyle's out on strikes for the 2nd time. Hilliard chops one toward the middle. McNeil gets to it, plants and fires, in time to get Hilliard. Side retired. 14 straight retired by Senga. We're halfway through, 7-1 New York.
Runners at 2nd and 3rd, 2 out. Alvarez can use a hit here. He is struck out, grounded into a double play.
And the pitch swing and a miss. Got him. Stayed committed to the curveball, and it paid off for Rollison.
Kyle Farmer leads off in the 6th inning. He grounded out on a nice play by Beatty and Alonso his first time up. And that curveball is lifted into shallow center. Taylor got a late start coming in. Wynn taking it, and Taylor has to slide, and he makes the catch.
Wow, where's Soto?
That ball kept working its way further and further over toward right field with that wind. And Taylor on a dead sprint winds up making the sliding catch. Grounded on the right side by Moniak. And Alonso with the flip to Senga for the 2nd out.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got him with the forkball. Side retired. Senga keeps rolling on. Colorado goes in order in the 6th. 17 in a row now retired by Senga.
So 2 walks in the inning by Senga after he hadn't walked the batter all day. So he might be tiring a bit, up to 90 pitches. So now Thairo Estrada, who twice has grounded out to short, bats with 2 men on.
This is toward the hole, on through. First Rocky hit for Estrada. Coming home with the Rockies' 2nd run is Tovar. So it's 7-2.
So Thairo Estrada picks up the Rockies' 2nd hit of the day, an RBI single, and that's going to be all for Senga. Now Kodai Senga retired 17 in a row, but ran into trouble here in the 7th with a couple of walks, gave up just his 2nd hit of the game, and now he is done after 92 pitches, and Jose Butto comes in for him. And a little tapper, Butto off the mound. His play will be the 1st, and gets the out there. 2 down, and the runners move to 2nd and 3rd.
Way outside, so that'll load the bases for Kyle Farmer.
Struck him out, got him with the slider. So Butto strands him loaded, and that means Senga's got 28 straight starts with 3 earned runs or fewer.
Left-handed hitting second baseman, 0 for 3, has reached on an error and reached on a fielder's choice.
And McNeil hits one out to right field. That's deep. Moniak back at the wall, jumps, it's out of here. Jeff McNeil adds a home run, his 3rd of the year. The Mets' 3rd home run today. And it's 8-2 New York. That's won 2 out of 3 from the Dodgers, took 2 out of 3 from the White Sox. And if they win this game, they'll be 6-2 on the homestand with 1 more to play. And thus the Rockies are down to their final out of the day. Popped up into shallow left field. On comes McNeil as the wind grabs it. McNeil gets there, and the ball game is over. Davinsky works a scoreless 9th inning, and the Mets hand the Rockies their 22nd consecutive series loss. Mets are now 23-7 at home. The only other year they did that to start a year, 1986.